Hey everybody, I'm approaching my next stop and it's nighttime. I'm on Route 66 in San Bernardino and I'm stopping at this old Richfield gas station. I wanted to take this in my car real quick to show you this neon billboard is a good landmark, and then look right below it and you'll see the yellow Richfield sign. And the cross street is Archibald. Let me pause this real quick to find a parking. Well, I'll just keep it on, just let me focus a little bit. I'm gonna have to pull in right here. Okay, so it's closed. This whole area is closed. I'm just gonna park anywhere because there's nothing here. Interesting. So let me pause it. Okay, so here it is. So this sign company, the people that own this billboard sign for the longest time, actually owned this whole property of the Richfield gas station, and it was in quite disrepair. It was dilapidated. So they owned this, as I understand it, and this was not what it looks like right now, but they would store some of their equipment inside the building here. So they'd store their equipment there, and then when the Route 66 Society started, when the Route 66 Society, the Inland Empire Route 66 Society wanted to get it going, they made an arrangement where they said, hey, we'll sell you the property, but we're gonna keep our billboard up. So you got this modern structure right there. And the thing about it is, that's a good way to find it, because this location is about 15 miles from the, see if I can turn it around a little bit. This location is about 15 miles from the Juan Pollo's that I ate lunch at. So one of the prior videos I did had at Juan Pollo's Chicken. You gotta drive 15 miles and you're gonna go underneath the 15 freeway. And San Bernardino is not the easiest, not the funnest. It's easy, it's just a straight shot basically. But 15 miles after Juan Pollo, you'll come here. Now, let me show you guys this too, because apparently it's open. If I would have gotten here earlier today, it looks like it's open on Thursdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I have been here. I'm going to take pictures of these and put them on my Facebook link. Once again, if you haven't been to my Facebook, it's KLR 650 USA Adventures. But I have been in there plenty of times. As a matter of fact, I donated an old stock certificate. When I came here last and it was open, the garage, the mechanical garage was back there and it was all boarded up. They ended up tearing it down, but they're considering raising funds to rebuild it. So there's a gate here. This black gate wasn't there before, and I forgot where I parked. I don't know if I'll be able to park on their property. I'll see if I can get to that before I conclude. But these are some real nice, now Richfield, the Richfield Corporation, or the Richfield gas stations or whatever, they were absorbed by what is today Arco. Arco bought out, and the Arco term is actually, there's the acronym for the gas stations that they bought out. It was Richfield, and I think one or two other gas stations is what they bought out. So there's the address, 9670, and I think I'm on, this is turned into Foothill Boulevard. I was originally on 5th, but yes, this is Foothill Boulevard. They did a really good job. The only thing I think, and I'm not sure, but I believe from originally where it says Richfield up there, that sign was higher up. It didn't sit right on the roof like that. It was actually higher up, but I think if it went higher up, if that was higher, it would be blocking these guys' advertisements. So that was also arrangement. So back in the day, I think 1913 is the original opening of this gas station. Now, one other thing I'm going to note, you see this architecture, how it's curved, has an arch to this, and let me show you the front. Okay, you see how this is curved? One thing that this community has started doing is adopting this architecture this with these two, you know, these two pillars and that architecture all over. You see it in their bus stops. And I'm gonna pan around real quick. I'm gonna show you the McDonald's across the street. Now look at the architecture of this McDonald's, and I so wish I was here during the daytime. But if you look at their drive-through, I think you'll get an idea what I'm talking about. So that's a McDonald's drive-through, but there is that arc looking feature there. And then I'm gonna come back around and you'll see it. Let me zoom back out. I hope that was okay. I will come out and do a better, more detailed video in the future. This little office building, that wasn't there last time I was here, so I don't know what the deal is there. But on your drive, when you see the bus stops all look like a little mini rendition of this part of the structure all along this Foothill Boulevard. And I'm gonna see if I can get that McDonald's again without the lights bleaching me out. So there's that. And then there's the McDonald's across the street. That's not the only structure. Like I said, bus stops and some other things have adopted the architecture of this Richfield gas station. But there's not too much more I could do without actually being inside. I saw a lot of these pumps on my 2018 Route 66 trip. So I'm gonna take a couple of still shots, some photos. I'll put them on my Facebook. Yeah, this is really bad lighting because I just saw another sign I wanted to take a picture of. But yeah, thanks for watching. Once again, this is Adventure Vin on location, Route 66. I will add this actually before I close this, is that this is probably the last real significant iconic structure on Route 66 we're stopping at on Foothill Boulevard in the Inland Empire. After this, you're gonna be cruising through this area for a while, going through the towns that are west of here. I'm looking westbound. The next things you're probably gonna want to stop and see is probably in the city of Pasadena. You can research it ahead of time. I recommend you do, but it's gonna pretty much look like this for quite a few hours. It's probably the most lengthy part of Route 66 I ever drove to get from here to Santa Monica Pier. If you want to rocket through it, you can. Some people decide to get to this structure, you know, get a hotel, stay the night, and then finish up the next morning. So it's February 26th, 2022. I just point, shoot, and post. I don't do any editing. I don't do any tricky stuff. I like the idea that my viewers can see the stuff as I'm seeing it within minutes of me being here. Thanks a lot. Like, subscribe. I don't have my KLR 650 with me right now, my motorcycle. I'm cheating by driving a car today. So once again, I'll put my Facebook stuff maybe in the description box so you can see some still shots. Take care, everybody. Oh, and I don't know, I think this is also a donation. I don't think there's a charge for it. All right, everybody, have a good night. Hope you enjoyed it.